Jim Carrey, who can walk down the street just doing anything he wants because nobody knows you. After a while, hopefully it'll be to the point where I can't walk out in the street. Won't that be fun?
Obviously, you knew somewhere inside yourself that you were destined to be famous, because I think it's really a marvelous thing, that visualization thing you did, that you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work or whatever that is. And I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever. I had nothing at that time, so it was like, but it just made me feel better. I would drive home and think, well, I do have these things, and they're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard that you did. Is that true?
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. And I put it in my wallet, and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff. And but then just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber. Maybe.
Dumb and Dumber.
And this is for real. This is not a joke. This is for real. I wrote myself a check for $10 million per picture.
See, this is
by Thanksgiving 1995. That's the actual check I wrote myself 4 years ago, and that's so I'm kind of here to say that visualization does work.
My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him, and so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant, and when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job, and our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Like many of you, I was concerned about going out into the world and doing something bigger than myself, until someone smarter than myself made me realize that there is nothing bigger than myself. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying, I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it.
Countries and religions, and I find it all so abstract. Why am I an American? Why am I Canadian? What is that? What does that mean? Somebody put a line down and said this is that. We are born into a family, so we're told what our family name is, and then your parents choose a name and they say, your name will be Joel. It means the awesomeness of Yahweh, and you have to live up to that, dude. We're counting on you not to make us look bad. And you're gonna go to Harvard, and you're gonna be a doctor, and you're gonna be, and by the way, you're a Catholic, or you're a Jew, or you're whatever you are. It's like everything is so abstract structure that you're given. And it's supposed to hold you together somehow. We're so much more. And I've just given them up. I don't need to be held together. I'm fine just floating through space, flying 6,000 miles an hour around the sun. I'm just great. That's all great. That's all great. You're on a spiritual journey, period. And we're all gonna end up in the same place, if there is such a thing. And maybe there isn't. Maybe there's just this and that's it. There's me in the teacup, that's it. There's us. We're the universe, man. I like that, that's fine.